Hey there. In this video, we'll talk about exporting using the FBX Export feature. This feature allows you to export your lighting, camera, groups, and data in one file type. So the first thing we'll do is set up a camera. To do so, we'll press the purple Tools menu and select the Viewports option at the very bottom. To engage the camera, press and hold the pointer finger trigger. Once you've selected a viewpoint, let go of the trigger to place the camera. Once you've placed a camera, we can take that and put it into edit mode by grabbing the border, holding and pressing the blue menu button. You can change the name of the camera, adjust the field of view, and then even take a screenshot that will be saved to your landing pad account. So in this case, I'll change the name so that we can carry that over into KeyShot. I'll name this My Camera and press the blue check mark to save it. Once you're done editing, press the blue check mark on your left-hand controller. Okay, now let's export our data. Press the blue menu button, go up to the floppy disk, and click the export button. Next, have a look at the menu again, and select the FBX option. Now you can click the recenter button if you want to recenter your geometry. Okay, and then let's click Advanced Options. There's a few options here you can select from. However, the best results for rendering in KeyShot are to set the geo type to mesh, the sided normals to double, and the sub-D mesh to render. Geotype set to mesh will allow us to have surface data that we can apply textures to. Sided normals set to double will have a longer rendering time, but you won't have to worry about normals not facing the correct direction. And the sub-D mesh set to render will make sure that you have nice, smooth surfaces to work with instead of a control mesh, which is unsubdivided. Okay, once you've made those selections, press the blue check mark, name your file, and press the blue check mark again. On the right-hand controller, you can see your file being uploaded. Once the file has been uploaded, you'll get a pop-up on your left-hand controller that you can press the check mark to close. Now we can exit Gravity Sketch VR and go to our landing pad and select the second option down from My Files, labeled Cloud Exports Beta. Okay, so the file I just exported is queuing right now, so we'll use one that I made earlier. So we'll click View the File, and then click Download on the bar below. Once you've downloaded the file, go to your downloaded folder, grab the FBX file, and either drag and drop or import into KeyShot. You can look through some of the settings here for KeyShot to make sure it snaps to the ground or is facing up in the correct direction. And once you've done that, you can click the import button. Once you have the file imported, we'll take a look at the right-hand side of the menu. Here you have the cameras and the model set organized. So if we go to the cameras section, we can see the camera that we set up in the environment, labeled, and when we click it, the program will snap to that viewpoint. Now if we go back to the Scene tab and look at our model set, we can see that we have a KeyShot mesh here, and by clicking the plus sign we can expand that and see the layers that we had in VR carried over into KeyShot. So we have 3 different groups: details, upper, and sole. We can also minimize these groups so that we're looking at specific parts of the shoe. The materials you exported in show here and are also groups. Anything that was colored the same coming out of Gravity Sketch is by default a material group. You can see this when I drag a material over each part of the shoe. If you want to break the material groups, you can go to the group, highlight all of the materials within it, right-click, go to Materials, and unlink those materials. Now you can drag and drop a new material onto a specific piece of geometry. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.